In Batgirl's number 4, Cass and Stephanie head to Mr. Dollywall's bookshop. Inside, the titular owner, whom Cass and Stephanie have helped in the past, gives Cass a free book called The Runaway. However, their transaction is interrupted by Mr. Green, another one of their neighbors, coming to pick up an order. Cass and Stephanie tail Mr. Green, as they suspect he's up to no good. They're able to trail him for a little while, but they're soon interrupted by Charles Dante, an art therapist that is also one of Barbara's ex-boyfriends. Cass and Stephanie remain unsure what to make of Charles. After Charles leaves and they lose Mr. Green, Cass asks Stephanie about Mr. Dollywall having called them besties. Stephanie explains the concepts and says, "Growing up the way we did, those are difficult to come by. I don't know. I used to wonder what it was like to be normal, to have friends, let alone a best friend." The implication is then that Stephanie and Cass, who both had incredibly traumatic upbringings, have found a best friend in each other. Official description for Batgirl's number 4. The Batgirls have enough evidence to expose Tudor for his crimes, his underground art gallery of stolen goods. But will Steph be pulled into a hypnotic trance again like last time? Meanwhile, get ready for magical bookstores, a kick-butt fight scene, and to top it all off, Bobs gets asked on a date with an ex. Also, first appearance of new villain Spellbinder. The first installment in Reckoning War, Fantastic Four, Reckoning War Alpha number 1 saw Reed Richards gaining access to the Cyclopedia Universum, which stores the knowledge of all the Watchers. This power-up gave him the knowledge that Earth was under attack from a group of aliens called the Reckoning, who were the result of the Watchers' early attempts to improve the universe. The end of Fantastic Four, Reckoning War Alpha number 1 teased a major threat calling himself the Wrath of the Reckoning. In Fantastic Four number 40, the Wrath of the Reckoning goes to Obscura Minor, which was once home to the Rajlek. However, the Reckoning have taken control of the planet and are using it as a staging ground for their war. The Wrath of the Reckoning confronts Kari, a Watcher who was permanently silenced by She-Hulk in 2004's She-Hulk number 7, after he saw the reclusive Rajlek. Wrath of the Reckoning taunts Kari, angry about how the Watchers treated his people after raising them up. Wrath of the Reckoning then brutally murders Kari, showcasing just how powerful he really is. "This is why my victory is assured," Wrath of the Reckoning says to Kari's destroyed body, "We have all of your power, none of your limits. And no one to rival us. No one." Official description for Fantastic Four number 40. The opening shot of the Reckoning War has left the Earth in complete and utter chaos. And it turns out that we are not alone. The entire universe is on fire. The enemy has had eons to prepare for this attack. Reed Richards has had 2 hours to mount a defense. Johnny Storm has gone full supernova. Sue Storm has become completely invisible, even the Watchers can't see her. And Colonel Ben Grimm, for the first time in a long time, is ready to go to war. In Iron Fist number 1, Rand is talking on the phone with Luke Cage as he fights off a bunch of monsters without any of his superpowers. Soon, one of the monsters gets the better of him, and that's when the new Iron Fist enters, using his titular power to destroy the creature and save Rand. The two then start fighting the monsters together. However, Rand initially critiques the new Iron Fist, saying that he's missing the heart of the dragon, the Chi of Shaolao. There are currently a number of mysteries still surrounding this new Iron Fist, up to and including his identity. Wong has said that this new Iron Fist's powers are not identical to those that Rand possessed. He's also confirmed to be an Asian superhero, which is partially to address the complicated legacy of Rand holding the Iron Fist mantle. Created by Roy Thomas and Gil Kane, Rand first appeared in 1974's Marvel premiere number 15 and is Marvel's original Iron Fist. He studied martial arts in the mysterious, mystical city of K'un-Lun. Eventually, he defeats the dragon Xiaolao the Undying and obtains the power of the Iron Fist, which allows him to channel his chi into a potent weapon. However, at the end of Iron Fist, Heart of the Dragon, by Larry Hama and Dave Wachter, Rand gave up his power. Official description for Iron Fist number 1. Who is the new Iron Fist? After giving up his power to save the world, Danny Rand believes he's seen the last of the Iron Fist. But when demons begin to attack cities around the world, a mysterious newcomer in a familiar mask appears, hands blazing with the chi of Xiaolao the Undying. Who is this new Iron Fist? And does his power really come from the dragon of K'un-Lun? Or from something far more sinister? Last year, one of the biggest changes to the League came when writer Brian Michael Bendis added Black Adam to the team's roster. While the move coincided with the character's recently enhanced recognition and popularity, due to the DC Extended Universe's upcoming Black Adam film starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, it marked a massive shift in Adam's character, being that he has been known predominantly as a villain for heroes like Shazam. However, in Justice League number 72 not only teases Black Adam's return to villainy, but his complete decimation of the League. It was announced in January that Justice League number 75 will be titled Death of the Justice League and is set to kill off 9 major heroes from DC Comics' premier team, with fan favorites like Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman potentially on the chopping block. How these heroes are killed remains a mystery, but Justice League number 72 hints that Black Adam will be the one responsible. Mystic powerhouses like Zatanna and Dr. Fate have a vision of Adam standing over a dead Justice League after blasting Wonder Woman with a lightning strike. Black Adam has not shied away from murder in the past. He has killed countless numbers to protect his home, Kahndaq, but has also committed some brutal fatalities throughout comics, such as the time that he murdered Psycho Pirate by putting his hand through the villain's head in Infinite Crisis. Being that he has now served alongside Superman and others though, this shift would come after less than 20 issues spent with the team. The Justice League issue prior ended with Black Adam threatening Green Arrow and his assembled group, Checkmate, saying he will strike them down if they ever start to act in their own self-interests. The recently introduced new Green Goblin legacy character Queen Goblin has been quite popular online since she was first announced by Marvel, and it seems we'll all soon learn her story. In a preview of February 16's Amazing Spider-Man number 89, it's revealed that Queen Goblin appears to have gotten her powers from the menacing Beyond Corporation, who is also financing the corporate Spider-Man. Queen Goblin appears to have been created as a mercenary for the Beyond Corporation, and her first mission is to prevent Janine Godby, the girlfriend of the corporate Spider-Man Ben Reilly, from leaking company secrets which Marvel says are damning. Spider-Man managed to save Janine from Queen Goblin in Amazing Spider-Man number 88, but the new villain has returned to harass Mary Jane as MJ tries to facilitate the delivery of those corporate secrets to the Daily Bugle. Luckily, Mary Jane's newfound friend Black Cat is there to save her. Queen Goblin was one of the coolest ideas from our Beyond Story Summit, Marvel's Spider-Man group editor, and the company's executive editor, Nick Lowe said recently in a press release. All of the writers were riffing on the concept and character, and when Pat Gleason dug in on the design we all lost it. When Nick and ZEV asked me to help with character design for Queen Goblin in Beyond I was thrilled, says Gleason. We went new medieval with some tweaks on the old Goblin toys. What's even more fun is letting her off the chain and watching the rest of the art team like Arthur Adams run with her. The Amazing Spider-Man, 2018, number 89. After her first showdown with Ben Reilly, Queen Goblin now faces the Black Cat. This will be a showdown for the ages, as you see just how horrifying this queen's reign will be. Legendary comic book creator Larry Hama was a force of nature at the House of Ideas for his work on G.I. Joe and Wolverine, returning to Marvel in recent years for new tales of everyone's favorite mutant, plus Iron Fist and Conan the Barbarian. For his next series at the publisher, Hama will continue his work on Wolverine, but this time telling us an all-new story of his time in disguise as his alter ego Patch, picking up with an all-new story in the spirit of his work on the character in the 1990s. It was like coming home again. I was totally immersed in the Wolverine universe for 8 years, so I feel very comfortable when I return to it. Hama previously told about his return to writing the character in his Patch persona. I took over the Wolverine title when he was still Patch in Madripoor, but moved him out of there within a year, and no, I didn't have any untold stories just sitting there, because I wrote all these stories page by page, not knowing what was on page 3 until I got to page 2. Official description for Wolverine Patch number 1. All new action, intrigue, and espionage awaits you as legendary creator Larry Hama returns with a story set before his original run on Wolverine. The mutant known as Logan has made a name for himself on the mysterious island of Madripoor, where the locals know him as Patch. From their haunt at the Princess Bar, what starts as a simple recon mission lands Patch and Archie knee-deep in a paramilitary struggle that will surface some surprise revelations and characters. And is that Nick Fury, director of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Yes, 2 patches for the price of 1. A must-have for long-standing readers, and a welcome entry point for new readers of Wolverine.